You can't pour from an empty canteen. Let's be honest. Being an NCO in the Guard can be mentally exhausting. Between balancing your civilian job, your family, and your soldiers, it can feel like you're leading two lives. Today, we're talking about why that happens and how you can build real resilience as a leader in the Guard. Check this out. For context, this topic came up on Reddit recently where a soldier said, being an NCO feels mentally difficult. The Guard has fallen short preparing young NCOs when it comes to the interpersonal level. That comment hit home for a lot of us because it's true. We talk about physical fitness and technical skills all day, but we don't always talk about mental fitness and leadership endurance. Being a Guard NCO means you wear multiple uniforms. You're a civilian during the weekdays and a leader during the weekends. The challenge is, leadership doesn't turn off just because drill ends. AR 600-20 Army Command Policy tells us that NCOs are the backbone of the Army, responsible for the discipline, welfare, and training of soldiers. But in the Guard, you might only see your soldiers 2 days a month. That makes it tough to stay engaged, mentor them, and maintain accountability. And the two most common questions for soldiers are, how do I motivate soldiers I barely see? And what do I do when I'm not being developed myself? These are fair questions, and they point to a bigger issue. Emotional leadership bandwidth. Let's be real. Leadership expectations don't always match reality. But in the Guard, you may be doing that while working 50 hours a week at your civilian job. Sometimes you feel the pressure of just holding it all together. You're the role model, but who's checking in on you? The recent Army Resilience Directorate update stated that resilience isn't the absence of stress. It's your ability to adapt and recover stronger. That's the mindset that we need from Guard NCOs. One of the hardest parts of being an NCO is managing people, not just soldiers, but peers and sometimes even officers. ATP 6-22.6 Army Team Building points out that communication and trust are the foundations of team effectiveness. Yet Guard NCOs often struggle with limited time to build that trust. And here are 3 things you can use to fix that. 1, use monthly check-ins, even a quick text or call just to show you care. 2, don't wait for drill to mentor. Send resources. Talk about goals mid-month. Send links to my videos. Have them watch it. And then give them a call and talk about it. Just send any video. Be honest about burnout. Transparency builds trust. Guard life isn't active duty life. You can't just turn off your civilian side. That's why emotional balance is critical. The Army's Holistic Health and Fitness program under FM 7-22 highlights 5 domains: physical, nutritional, mental, spiritual, and sleep. For Guard NCOs, the mental domain is the hardest to maintain because civilian stress never goes away. Here are some practical resilience techniques. Block time. Block time each week for recovery. Even if it's just 30 minutes of quiet, helps to reset. Set boundaries. I'm not very good at this one, but your civilian boss is in your first sergeant, and your first sergeant is in your civilian boss. Know how to separate the two. And talk to your soldiers about mental fitness. Be open about it. Normalize it. According to DA PAM 600-25, resilience for leaders is about training, mentorship, and self-awareness. That means being real about your limits. You can't pour from an empty canteen. I want you to take a screenshot of this quote and send it to your chat group. Then comment down below the responses that you get. Here's the bottom line. Being a Guard NCO isn't supposed to be easy, but you can make it sustainable by being honest, staying connected, and leading with empathy. If you're feeling that mental fatigue, don't ignore it. Address it like any other readiness issue, because your mental fitness is part of your leadership readiness. Take care of your people and take care of yourself. The rest will follow. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.